All right, we are back. Yeah, so before we start, make sure you like and subscribe for more videos like this and everything. Before we start, I do want to say some news. I do want to say, I'm going back to the 5 videos per week thing, but in unfortunate circumstances that, some of the videos might come out earlier than I normally do it, just because as of coming up of it just started recently, but telling it to y'all that since the 5 videos and all that stuff is coming up, I'll probably slow it back down around the start of the fall semester. But it is what it is at this point. So I mean, we're gonna have some fun with it. But 5 videos per week, once again, just for the summer semester. I might go back to the three. I go back to the three. Might do four depending on if I want to do a draft league video on like a random Sunday or whatever, or a Monday. But other than that, I'm back. Hopefully, I'm hopefully, very hopeful that I can make these videos and push myself because Luop is probably the best person I ever had in this entire thing. Shouts out to him. Shouts out to all the coworkers and friends and family that all supported me and doing everything that I've been doing so far. But before I make it to this and make a plea or make this, I want to say I've been struggling with school. I've been struggling with work. Well, work is not really a struggle. It's more I've been struggling with myself the last year or so. And maybe that's mainly because of the lack of, me dealing with my entire spectrum or me dealing with problems with that. Or it's just maybe me dealing with the factors of, me having a slower growth compared to other friends that I have that are probably almost at 1,000 subs by now. My problem is, I wish that I could do all this stuff. I could try to do all this, but I keep on getting hammered by school, keep getting hammered by work, keep getting hammered by this. But it's not really y'all's fault. It's not really their fault. It's mainly my fault for the entire situation of what I've been doing, why I've been doing this, and should I stop it or should I not stop it? Which one of the big things is, you know, I'm gonna continue to work. I'm gonna continue to do school because that was my original destiny. And, I procrastinated this entire thing for far too long. And now I'm just being a little bit slacking just because I'm trying to, get everything in my personal life settled just so I can have the time to make these videos. I'm not quitting. Absolutely not. I'm just, it just keeps getting worse. I don't like work. I don't like work that much, and that's what it is. I mean, everybody's like, "Oh, just suck it up. You're an adult." But it's kind of a thing where sometimes sucking it up is not really, a thing I like to do. I mean, it helps me in a certain extent, but at the same time, once some person is gone, once some friend is gone, or once anybody else is gone, or I'm dealing with this all by myself, it's hard. And not only that, but me living in a community that some of them have common sense, but it's just like you know, in a way, impatience is the big thing, the or me being really new to a thing and something along those lines. And it's just at this point, I don't blame anybody. I mean, it's my own personal qualms. I need to, be more patient, be all this, be all that. But also school's one of the more important things of why I'm kind of, you know, struggling to capacitate of what I actually want to do. Because currently getting into my sixth or well, coming up soon be my seventh semester and my eighth, which are my third and fourth years in college. And, now I'm forcing myself to do um, now I'm forcing myself to do scholarships soon just because the people in my university, LSUE, or the people in UL, kind of, or the transfer people at UL, and the people at LSUE are not letting up and not letting me do this. LSUE is like, oh, but it's perfect for you to graduate and stuff. And then, UL's like, I mean, some of the stuff we have is not there. I mean, nothing we can do about it. And I've been fighting this sire thing for the last, few months, and I couldn't really. My biggest fear is I'm having to drop out since I can't afford to go to college anymore, or I can't go to, make videos anymore just because college spikes up from about 3,000 or so, 3,000 to about $4,000 just because, the university, you know, both universities at LSUE and at UL screwed me over. I'm not saying that to disrespect the university. I'm not saying that to, put any disregard on any of them. They're both treating me really well. I love the universities. It's just the class, my advisors that I had at LSUE were, how I put it, almost non-existent. The LSUE advisor that I had, she was not even helpful. When I wanted to go to LSU, the from the time that I tried to get myself back into liberal arts after the whole um the cybersecurity SOP or whatever, my entire, because I tried programming, didn't work out, went back to trying to go be a teacher, and then I got a bad hand with a bad professor, or a bad what I'm trying to think, a bad advisor. I mean, yeah, sure, she does these things, but it's just kind of like I try to plan my own stuff, and I tried asking, a few people that I'm close with, just because, you know, I'm I myself don't trust people that, if I can't find the right information, then it's gonna be a hard drag for me to, get myself to get up and do all this. Because, I mean, if y'all waste my time, I'm not gonna just do it, I'm like my dad in some ways, or I'm sometimes like my dad, like, if I can't find an actual answer, then I'll try to find an answer. And one of the big things is, this is one of the biggest struggles as a first generation college student. My mom didn't go to college, and because she had me, my dad, he said that, wasn't really capable of doing it. And I don't think my siblings are doing it due to the factors of what I've been dealing with. I have three younger ones. The one that's just about to turn 18 is not going, and I'm not too sure what the other two are going to plan on. But I mean, I could tell them my experiences and what I learned, and the only, you know, it's a big factor because LSUE is just, I love the people at LSUE, especially the ones in the library that I made friends with. It's just difficult that all the years of hard work and all the stuff that you had to deal with and circumstances. Like, yes, I did make a lot of mistakes when I was at LSUE, and I procrastinated on a lot of stuff. But for all the credits I've gotten, all the stuff that I needed to get, it felt like it was an entire waste of time. Even if they say that's the things you need to graduate with. Because I could have went to UL a long, long, long time ago. But I mean, that's water on the bridge now. So, coming up, I'll probably be posting every day, and then probably at the very start of the semester, I might do a few, 1 weeks of that. And then depending on what the load is and how stressful it is and stuff, because I'm not having too much of a crazy load. I mean, 6 classes is a crazy load, especially with the summer classes all being online doing 3. But they're mainly education classes that I'm trying to go to and try to get all of them down. I only have like one science and like one history class. So that's the big thing. I'm not trying to talk down, talk to and the thing is, I'm trying to claw my way to not get to pay thousands and thousands of dollars just because I decided to do 1 semester of cybersecurity or computer science, or I wasted that time because I didn't have a good advisor. That's the most frustrating part. when you know when you want to do one thing, you don't want to, you couldn't really work it out. And then when you don't do anything else, it's like, it's frustrating. That's why I wanted to get to the YouTube stuff because, I mean, from my work and stuff, yeah, I mean, I love doing YouTube. I love doing the Pokemon videos. I love doing all that stuff. And I might start streaming over the summer and might try to do that. But the problem is that I don't have the clearance from, say, friend. I mean, they joke, they have fun. I mean, I don't mind it. I take the jokes, but at the same time, it's like, who would actually be there for me when I'm down? Who would be there for me when I'm out? I mean, yes, there's some people that kind of, know what I'm doing or know me from different walks of life, either on Discord, online, or anything. And I'm trying to find ways to gain subs, gain this, gain that. And it's been a struggle. And I wish that it wasn't too much of a struggle like that at all. But it is what it is at this point. I'm happy that I got the chance to be, who I am and who I want to be. And, I just want to I just want to be honest, real about it. I mean, honest and real about it to an extent where, you know, I mean, if you lie, and just try to be myself. The struggle of trying to do, you know, all of this. I mean, once I'm fully capable of making videos and I have the cash, I have the stuff to make it out of there, I could pay my bills for my parents, pay my stuff, and not only that, but pay for my university stuff. I'll be grateful if I get like over $1,000 per week one day on YouTube, and just be by streaming or by whatever. So I mean, Joey's been a very, very good person. I mean, I loved him as a content creator, but I haven't really got the chance to, really do some with him. But that's because, like I said, school's been messing me up, work's been messing me up, and everything else has just been a hot wiling little mess. I mean, yes, Walmart, in my way, Walmart's definitely a mess. I love the people that are over there. I just don't like the fact that everything could be a change on the whim just because, you know, I did something or I did something wrong. Or, yeah, I mean, yeah, I messed up a few times and it's probably like, oh, you were late too much, you need to do this. And it's kind of like, it's not it's not like, I'm not trying to say it in that way. It's difficult because I know I have a few coworkers that might say, hey, this is not how we were trying to say it, but it feels that way. It feels like, it hurts. It hurts a lot. And I mean, it is what it is. And the main thing is, I know they're not here to, be here to make friends or they're here to be happy or, go lucky and whatever. It is what it is at this point. So I'm just here to say I really do want this thing. I want to get the 1,000 subs soon. And by after finals week, after May 3rd, I think I am finally ready to start grinding again after this. I mean, I'm starting the 5 videos per week thing again, but the actual grind starts after May 3rd, which is my biggest hopeful. So, y'all have a nice one. Y'all stay safe. So, yeah, subs goal is still there. I'm doing the 5 videos per week thing now. And I know people like Maverick Shooters and a few other people that saw my stuff, and they say like, "Hey, you're a madman just to make 5 videos per week." And I mean, like, that's what I really wanted to do. That's like a dream job for me, and that's like a hobby job that I want to do. And one of the biggest things is my dad's telling me, I'm not really fully committed on either or. So, I mean, I'll think about it by semester 8 and see from there because the final semester of semester 8, if I do have enough classes by residency if I have enough classes to get to residency 1, or I have enough classes to get through all that stuff, I'll be happy to do it. But if I don't, then it is what it is. So if I can't make it to residency by the spring, I'm most likely gonna think about it because everyone's telling me, I'm so proud of you. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. And the problem is, you know, when it's money on the line and you know that you wasted a semester doing something and some of your classes didn't transfer over, it's like a constant jab to your gut. And it hurts that I had lost some of my classes due to the lack of transfer, or the fact that, hey, look, you can't do this because this isn't a different degree path. And I'm like, I mean, the cybersecurity stuff and the and the computer science stuff, I completely understand. I did dip my toes in that, but like the physics class I went to, that really hurt because I put a lot of time into that after I realized I messed up. That and, that and the histories I went with to one of my friends, I mean, he's a older friend. I mean, he's my professor, but I befriended him from the later parts after class. So him and a few other people, because, all those people are great people. It's just sad that, you know, I'm just not trying to leak my frustrations out. And one of the biggest problems I have is I always try to find a catalyst and blame it on others, which I shouldn't be doing that whenever all this is all my fault. I didn't do the things that I need to do. I didn't get scholarships. I didn't do this and I didn't do that. So, besides that, I'm gonna let this go. And of course, it's tough. It's tough to live with the fact that you're struggling to get your dream done. You're struggling to get everything down when you know that the only real way to be committed is to not only drop your restraint from one of your things, but also, trying to make it through. That's the most difficult part. But it's time to really start getting grinding the gears because the university is going to have to do anything about it. I have to do some. I have to fight. It's time to really stop slacking off and, get things done. So, oh man, it's gonna be fun. So, summertime, 5 videos per week, 5 videos. So, rather than the struggle, I'm gonna smile through the pain. I'm gonna suck it up. I'm gonna be tough about it because, you know, it's not fun to work at Walmart. It's not fun to waste your time in universities and stuff. It's not fun to, you know, have slower progress than you thought it would be. But it's time to stop making excuses now. I'm trying to hold everything in and not get myself to say the people that I know of and love of that say I'm done. I'm I'm tired of all this procrastination. I'm tired of all of this. So I'm gonna end it off. Y'all have a nice one. Y'all have a nice evening, y'all. Y'all stay safe. That's right. Bendito. Ow. Yes, sir.